Yo, what's the deal? It's your player partner Bobby Yaya Jones coming at you with another video. This video may be a controversial video. I know I may get a lot of backlash for this. I know I may get a lot of negative comments in regards to this one, but this one is the subject matter is black Southsiders.
Hold on. Let me back up. This East Side Playboy hood.
Yeah.
All right, but nigga, that ain't the Playboy. That's the SA hood, all right.
Yeah.
Hello, you from an SA hood?
Yeah.
Hold up, man.
I'm with the Southerners. Every time I go to jail, Southside. When I walk in, walk straight to the wherever I see the homies.
When I was a kid coming up in juvenile hall, you know, whenever I did run into individuals of my ethnicity and my race who decided to subscribe to the belief system and the politics of the Sioux, it wasn't really an issue because at that point in time I didn't understand the significance of what it was that they were doing. You feel what I'm saying? But as I progressed, as I got older and I matured, and I had the experience of going to the California Youth Authority, going to prison, and I seen how those who look like me, how could they go up under, a group who treats them as if they are insignificant. And I never could understand how those who look like me, right, how they can subscribe to certain politics when those politics are rooted in racism. It may be reminiscent of certain laws and prohibitions that was placed upon African Americans back in the Jim Crow era and going all the way back to slavery. You know what I mean? Discrimination, separation, degradation of African Americans. How could you be African American and you go into a racial organization and the thing is that they dislike your people so much that you would never be allowed to have an influential position in that organization? No matter how devoted, committed, loyal, and dedicated you are to that organization, like Jay-Z said, you're still a nigga. You're still gonna be until the day you die, existing in an entry-level position, no matter how hard or tough you are.
I hear people talking about black Sureños, and I've never heard of that in the joint. You know, I've heard of black Southsiders. There's black dudes from barrios, but the word, the title, Sureño, that title is earned. And when you earn that title, it comes with obligations, and no blacks can make that final. No blacks can ever make that final step. So if they can't make the final step, how would anybody believe they can make the first step?
And I'm not trying to be humorous, or I'm not trying to be funny when I say this, right? When I see African Americans and dark complected individuals who ride under the Sioux, the first thing come to my mind is that character from the Dave Chappelle skits, to where he was thinking that he was white and he was actually black, and he was adamantly disrespecting and going against his people. I made a comment on a Spliff D interview of a guy from Playboy Su 13 named Rich Rabbit, and basically what I was saying was, you know, you're an enemy and you're a traitor to your people. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because you enter into a situation that has discriminatory practices against you in that organization, and the allies to those individuals who are part of that organization, they don't like you, they discriminate against you, they hate you, and they don't even want to deal with it. So in that situation, you know, no matter what you do, no matter how hard you ride, they still gonna remind you that you're a nigga, right? And I'm not saying that, you know, African Americans and people, carbonated people, should be allowed to get leadership position and be the, you know, the shot caller in these positions, but you can't even go to the next level when you're black. All you can ever be is an entry-level soldier. You can be 40, 50, 60 years old, but yet you got a person that's part of the Rasa, and they come up in ranks, and they're gonna always grow past you. So you'll always be a little homie no matter how much you contribute or how much riding you do. And another thing, like, you know, the allies to the Sioux, which is, you know, the Aryans, they'll never embrace you. They'll never work out with you. They'll never spread with you. They'll never allow you to come into their areas and I'm gonna piggyback off a statement seen it on 16 to Life channel. If you're black, you'll never be able to elevate. You'll always be a Southsider. You'll never be able to go to being a Sureño. He has never heard of a black Sureño because they don't have that opportunity to elevate to Sureño because it leads to other things, you know what I mean? And they will never allow a black to step into that position. So this is my thing right here, right? Knowing this, why would you enter into a servitude type of position? Also talked about when he was in the California Youth Authority, how one of his homies had a homie from his barrio that had rolled up, and then the Southsiders, the Sureños, like, yeah, your homie Tyrone's here. Yeah, your homie's Dante's here. They letting it be known that, hey, man, we really don't like these blacks. You know, a lot of people don't want to call a ball, a strike, but, you know, Sureños, they have a white supremacist point of view, philosophy, ideologies, and indoctrinations to where their main enemies is individuals who look like me. They don't accept you, and if they do accept you, it's always in a position of servitude. People of opposite races and ethnicity join and become members of black gangs. We don't remind them that you're not black. We don't attempt to belittle them. We don't disallow them from elevating in ranks. Now, this is the thing. You may not be the shot caller, but you can have some influence. If you're a rider and you doing your shit and you a gangster, it don't matter if you're Asian, if you're black, if you're Pacific Islander, if you're white, if you're Hispanic. If you join a black organization and you're a rider motherfucker and you doing your thing, we embrace you as one of us. We don't see color. We don't see the color barrier anymore because there's no color, because you're part of us. So you can have an influence. You can have say so in certain affairs. Can you call shots for everybody? Nah, we'll never let you get that position, but we will grant you influence. And this is the thing, right? It's becoming more prevalent in Southern California of younger Hispanics adopting and adapting to the hip hop culture. So now they use the same terminologies that we utilize, right? And a lot of them are more prone towards being peaceful, cordial, amiable with blacks than their predecessor. And a lot of their predecessors don't like the fact that they sag their pants now. They utilize the N-word. They wear these faded cuts, and they mimic and they emulate what it is that we do, right? So in the future, you're going to have more Hispanics that's going to be joining black gangs because it's a welcoming democracy versus being up under certain other organizations towards more like a dictatorship. Like, they come with us, we embrace them, we love them, and we treat them like homies. And
these niggas exit out, talking shit that they ain't about, fix them out. Got a problem, we can shoot it out, nigga, close your mouth. Gunplay ain't a thing for me, I've been feeling death, so I tell my kids to pray for me, this real life. It ain't a movie, it ain't make believe. Half these niggas ain't the niggas that they claim to be. Just say I shot they niggas, so you know I keep the thing to me. My life is valuable, so you know it ain't a thing to me. Got a mind like Malcolm X, but I crip like Tookie. Got this Tupac passion, but I crip like Tookie. Got this Marcus Garvey vision, but I crip like Tookie. How you become successful when you crip like Tookie? A million man, forming plans to recreate this shit. I hate this shit. They treating us like we make the shit. America haters, they kill a panther, so I was made to grip. They orchestrate the cycle and murder anyone that can break this shit. It's real life.